It's the internet, you're busy. Let's do this. It's Expeditions Viking. It's the latest game in this Expeditions series where it's a tactics game where you're trying to win battles through turn-based combat, but there's also a lot of decisions that go on between those battles, a lot of preparation work. It's very interesting. We're going to jump in to my save. I'm not too far. I've only gotten past the very early parts, so we're going to play a little bit of it, and we're going to check it out and see what it's all about. When your herdmen become incapacitated during combat, the longer they stay down, the higher risk of an injury. Herdmen are like your dudes. It's your squad. Excuse me. So, I've played, like I said, I've only played a little bit, but I am enjoying what I've played so far. I'm definitely into tactics games. I like Fire Emblem a lot. I like Advance Wars more. I also like the turn-based combat and a lot of other strategy games. Cool. It looks like this is gonna crash. Nope, there it goes. In like Civilization 6 and things like that, or all Civilization games really. I really enjoy that turn-based combat, and what happens here is this is a very it's a very small scale. You have a very small team. Right now I think I have 4 people. And actually, what we're going to do is we're going to see where we need to go. Travel to Erlinger Thorin. Okay, hang on. I'm going to try actually say this name. Erlinger Thorgisselson's. Erlinger Thorgisselson's farm. Okay, I think that's as close as I'm going to get. So what? Basically, I'm just on the map here. And the game might look like low fidelity, but I think it actually has a pretty great look to it. It's not going to be rocking your latest system. It's not going to be causing your CPU to catch on fire or anything, and your GPU to overheat and rip a hole through the universe. But it is. I think it looks pretty nice for what it is. So here we are. We're on the overworld map, and this is something I actually haven't messed around with too much yet. So let's kind of see what's here. Right now we are in Skjern, which is your homestead, a small village on the coast of a bay. But right here you can see this orange, goldish, or this yellow, goldish emblem right here. That's where my next mission is, my main mission. But there's other places, campsite occupied, where I could probably just go and get into battle. So let's go ahead and head here. And I could select my herdman. I think I want... Yeah, I want all of you. 3 selected, maximum 5 allowed. Okay, so I can have a pretty decent sized crowd with me. Now we're hopping in here. So, what happened is, early in the game, my father died. My father ran the Viking squad that I'm a part of. But he was apparently pretty bad at it. So bad that now that he's died and I'm supposed to take over, I'm this lady Viking right here. Now that I'm supposed to take over, a lot of people are trying to challenge my authority. And at the funeral for my father, we had to deal with a little rebellious uprising, put down some armed rebels who tried to, mostly they were just trying to scare us, but they went a little bit too far, and it got to the point where I had to kill them, and I had to decapitate one who was the leader. But they were from this town, and I believe I'm going to go see their father, or at least the father of the leader of that armed rebellion, to talk to him and let him know this shit can't stand. So let's go ahead right here and read what she has to say. Or actually, this is, so this orange text down here, this is, flavor text that lays the groundwork for what's happening. You stomp your horses on the outskirts of Erlinger Thorgisselson's, I'm just going to say Erlinger's homestead. Smoke rises lazily from the roof of the largest building. Thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like nobody has noticed your arrival. Cattell takes a deep breath. Here we are. I do hope this pans out better than I expect. Nerfja surveys the scene with a thoughtful expression. Nerfja? I said Nerfja. Nefja. There are more thralls here than I remembered. They're poorly armed, but they'll defend their master if it comes to that. A surprise attack would give us a strong advantage. We might circle around to the back and set fire to the house. A sound plan, but I would hate to bring such a death to Erlinger. He may be a bitter old bastard, but he deserves a chance to die with honor. So yeah, I guess I'm not even coming here to talk to him. I'm coming here to put him down, like a rabid dog. We'll let him know we're here. He gets a chance to defend himself. So here's an example of like a big decision I can make. And I don't even know if I'm like bound to any of the decisions here I tell these people. But I guess we could find out. I don't want to kill any of these people. Let's see if there's a way out. So, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's smoke them out. Let's do it. I'll hate to see the stubborn old goat die in such a way. Then again, he did bring this on himself. Okay, so I've ended the dialogue, and now we are... Let's go zoom out a little bit. And I can either like hold down on the mouse button to like kind of do a little bit of Diablo style controls, or I can click and it'll do some pathfinding. An old man stands in front of his farmhouse. You know him, but not well. His family is always stuck to the outskirts, never happy to call your father Thane. Thane means king here in this circumstance. In his youth, he built this house by himself. Now he's gray of hair and his skin is lined with wrinkles. Yet he still stands proud as the patriarch of his homestead. Okay, a lot of shit going on here. He begins to speak, and immediately breaks into a fit of deep, throaty coughs. When he recovers, his voice is rasped with an undertone of fear. My sons were fools to attack you, and cowards to do so during the feast. Thank you for allowing my line to continue. So yeah, now here's, like, again, I don't know if I necessarily describe the conversation system here, but you're making a lot of very important choices. A lot of the times your skills based on your character, and you can see my skills down here. I think I have like 10 strength, and then I have a decent perception and pretty good sense. Now I don't have great finesse or endurance, so right here this would be a pretty fun thing to try to do, but there's probably no way in hell I'm going to do that with a 1 finesse. But I'm really enjoying these parts of it. Like, it's a good double-sided game where in this one, on this side, there's a lot of conversation, a lot of dialogue, but you do get the chance to make a lot of interesting choices. On the other side, you have the combat, which is turn-based and tactical and interesting in its own right. Hopefully it continues to get more complex, because right now it doesn't feel too deep. But again, I'm at the very beginning, so let's see. Okay, so... Your sons violated the peace of Elmston's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against us and riled them up. So I think inquire options are not mutually exclusive with the other options. The conversation will return here afterwards. So I can click on this, and we're going to see what he has to say. No, it was an act of youthful foolishness. That's all. You have nothing more to fear from our family. I swear it. Horse shit. Thank you. Thank you, Al. Alsfair? Man, Vikings are cool, but their names are really hard to say. So I'm just going to call this guy Ass. Alright, Ass says horse shit. If you swear so, I will spare you. Now let's see what these other options are. Combat options will trigger a fight. Beware that other options can also lead to combat. General options will progress the conversation forward. I cannot suffer your presence after this. You are hereby exiled from the clan. Leave by dawn tomorrow, or you will be executed. So... here's what I did. I killed this dude's son, chopped off his head, and yeah, that was that. But I also scared off, I think maybe another one of his sons, and told him to run home. So I'm kind of like, I'm playing the middle of the road here. So maybe we should. Have they raised a blade against us or not? Everyone here is a traitor of the clan. No member of your family will leave this place alive. Shit. I want to just kill this guy. I guess I should just let the women go. I don't want to kill his last son. So let's just exile him. You'd cast me out of my own house. I built this farm myself, with my own 2 hands. Don't reject this judgment, you fool. Don't you see that this is a mercy in light of what you've done? And who will take ownership of my farm? You, Nefcha? I would rather die than see this farm wither in someone else's hand. All right, then. So I have pretty good sense. I could probably... but it's hard. Diplomacy 2. The women of your homestead may stay and tend the farm. Only the men must leave. I assure you the alternative is much worse for everyone. That works for me. I mean, I could just attack this fool. No, let's stick with some of these options. You know what? Let's go with the sense. Calm yourself, Erlinger. Don't try to pretend you haven't got yourself into this mess. Oh, sense failed. You try to walk Erlinger through what kind of a mess his family has gotten itself into, but his demeanor only grows more grim with every word. Far from convincing him of the justice in his exile, by the end of your argument he has taken several steps away from you, his arms are crossed, and his frown is so deep his eyebrows appear to have merged. Erlinger casts a glance back at his wife in the farmhouse. Then he looks to his thralls gathered around. His right hand slowly moves towards the scabbard of his belt. I stand by what I said. Death over exile. Alright then, so we are in combat. That's what I get for making a failed attempt. Okay, so now this is the combat, and you can see it's, hex-based, and like things like cover matter. I mean, honestly, it's like XCOM. You're gonna recognize a lot of these ideas from XCOM. So this is Erlinger right here. He'll have an attack of opportunity if I run over here, but I think if I come right there, I think I can take him from there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to maybe try to bring my homeboy over here, and I wonder if I can attack without hitting my own character. Yeah, okay, cool. Harried. Excellent. Now let me get behind some cover. There we go. Now with these two... Nope, can't go through the fence. Stupid thrall. Untrained civilian against ass. Ass Grim. That's what I'm going to call him. Ass Grim's trying to take you out, fool. I wonder if I can... Oh, attack of opportunity. Okay, well, I did nothing. It's what you get for even looking at us. You haven't attacked us yet, personally, but you stood there with a knife in your hand, so... Okay. And you can move around the battle. I think there's, yeah, basically keyboard options to do the same. But there's also special abilities down here, and we'll get into those next turn. Don't mess with my girl. Just rub some special sauce on your dad. Make him feel better. Man, okay. Coming out of the woodworks to do some killing. But I'm pretty sure if we kill this homeboy, we're going to be out of combat pretty soon. Ranging shot. All enemies adjacent to the target hex get the status effect spotted. Cannot use low cover. Spot traps. Yeah, so I'm trying to see what other moves I can do. Oh, okay. Actually, I accidentally hit spacebar, and that skips to the next turn without me using my other two guys. That's pretty annoying. I wish it would double check with me. I'm sure that's an option. I just haven't set it yet. Don't run away. Entangled. Wow, you just hit me in the face with a hoe. It's pretty uncool. Well, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna take this dude out. Attack of opportunity. I wonder if I... Okay. There we go. So I do have to, but the victory conditions are eliminate all enemies, so I am going to have to kill everyone here. I should have paid attention to that earlier. Let me see. Yeah, take your stupid attack of opportunity. This dude over here writhing on the ground. Alright. Activated Demoralize. By doing this little dance, he demoralized us. So I think characters can also run away, which will count as defeat. There you go. Oh, missed. Really? Oh, that's right. She's got that long stick where I can hit someone from 2 spaces away. I really like that move, actually. Alright, so... let's see. We're going to go over here, because we're going to try to hit Homegirl who's hiding. And go ahead and in-turn. You know what? We can go... I wonder if we can go back here. Slipped? What the fuck? Alright, that's incredible. I guess I should have watched out for ice? Oh man, alright. That's like some Super Smash Brothers brawl shit right there. Are you gonna slip on ice too? Maybe that's because I don't have any finesse, I guess. That's pretty whack, though. I'm totally just shooting a woman. That's my deal. So let's go this way. A pincher attack. Alright. Yeah, get off your ass. Quit embarrassing me. She's probably gonna fall again. Oh, she slipped again. Almost she really did. Why is she slipping? Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Okay. I'm gonna kill you. Askrim's got it in for you. I mean, we did say we'd let the women live, right? And that's totally a woman. Even if she's attacking us, I guess, I don't know. She's attacking us, it's fair game. Whatever. We have women on our team, 2 of them. Half of our team is women, so... Okay. Don't fall. Wow, she actually did it. That's a huge moral victory right there. Okay, I think that does it. Victory. And, okay, so here's basically the results screen. It shows, like, what would happen, what you got, what you picked up. Not a lot happened that round, so there's not a lot of information here to go over. The fight is over and the silence is deafening. Catillo is staring at Erlinger's corpse. Stubborn old fool. Good riddance, it had to be done. I wish things had turned out differently. Good riddance. That dude was an asshole. I wouldn't put it quite so callously, but I agree with the sentiment. Erlinger has been a pain in the ass for years. His death ties up a very old loose end. Please don't talk about him that way. Oh, Asgrim is angry. Asgrim's always angry. Look at this dude. I actually had to beat him and submit him to my rule in the first mission. Okay, Erlinger's wife, Hortus, walks up to you, back straight, and looks you straight in the eyes. You could tell she's been crying, but her voice is strong. You got your justice. What shall become of the girls and I? Exile the women. You must leave. You have a week to prepare. You may stay. The farm belongs to your family. What remains of it? I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like I should just exile them so I don't have to deal with these dumb bitches. But whatever. Merciful. Hortus doesn't immediately answer. She holds your gaze for a long moment, then she bows her head. Then you are not entirely without mercy. Thank you. Hey, no problem. Just, like, farm some shit. Good. That was the right decision. Are we ready to head home, then? I want to look around before we leave. Yeah, we're done here. You know what? No, we're done here. Let's get going. View goals. Cleaning house. The deed is done. Time to return to the village. Okay. So, I think we just gotta head over here. Run! I could do that. I don't have to, like, just guide him here manually. So, yeah, that was combat. Not a very interesting mission, but I was going up against untrained civilians for the most part. But you definitely got an idea. You definitely saw the XCOM in there. You know, at least that's the shorthand I'm going to use. You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panic shouting. Someone pounds on your door so rapidly and so furiously you can hear the hinges creak. All right. The muffled voice belongs to Kveldurf the smith. Man. Toka, Rurik, Astrid. Are you there? We're under attack. It's the raiders from the sea. Your brother and your mother are scrambling out of their beds, rubbing the sleep from their eyes and shaking the confusion from their heads. Don your weapons and your armor. You grab the most essential equipment and throw on your clothes. Outside, a fire roars to life, and the sounds of steel crashing against steel reaches you from the direction of the coast. All right. Well, let's do this thing. So I like how the world is cohesive and connected, and I also like how there's not a lot of filler. You're always doing something interesting in this game. I really appreciate that. Cattell almost runs straight into you as you step outside. He has a wild look in his eyes. You're awake. Your ass am awake. Where are the others? Nefja is holding the bridge. Ass went to reinforce the north entrance. Were the beacons not lit? The look of grim realization comes over him. No, they were not. Let's send these Bic Jew sonar back where they came from. I think that just means assholes. Let's go find the others. Lead the way. Okay, so where am I headed? Let's see this map. Alright, so help Ass defend the northern gate. Help Neff defend the bridge to the south. I think it's hard to say who needs more help, but I think I'm going to go to the south. So here we are, back in combat already. Yeah, I really like this. And this will be a little bit more difficult, so we'll kind of see some of the other aspects of the game. I believe I'm playing on... Can't check right now. But I believe I'm playing on a higher difficulty than just normal. Critical hit, 13, harried. Man, okay. Shit. Alright, I haven't had a chance to do anything, and she's already getting pretty messed up. Okay. So it looks like I do have some other people here on my team. Let's see. I mean, I feel like maybe we should just pull back and get cover and let them come to us, but they do have ranged weapons, so maybe not. Alright, so maybe we should use some of our abilities. Tactical move halves the user's moves, but allows them to move through traps and attack. Okay, no. Ready attack action automatically attacks the first enemy that enters the melee range. Maneuvering. Okay, so maybe okay. You know what? Let's pull back a little bit. I don't think one more hex is going to help me there, but let's see. Maybe I could. No, there's just too many dudes. Let's pull back. Oh, I need the other people to move. Okay. So, can I get into a defensive position easily? There's not a lot of places to hide over here. And I think I want him behind cover. Okay. Alright, where can she go? Have her run back and then bring up this dude right here. And I think we can anticipate opening. The next attack will always be a critical attack. Cleave. Make an attack that is always blocked, but any damage not absorbed by the shield is dealt to the target's hit points. Alright, that's good. And then for her, let's go ahead and ready that action. Alright, I think we're good. So clearly there are support characters. I just don't have one. So I wonder if that's going to play into any upcoming battles before the video's over. Yikes! All right. They sure do have a lot of archers. That's gonna be an issue. Okay. Let's see here. Missed. Great. Cool. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I gotta be more mindful of those attacks of opportunity. That's gonna be a thing that's gonna really get me. Cool, critical hit. Alright, let's go ahead and bring these guys, if I can, over here. So we could start pushing those other archers back. I like the axe guy there, just doing the come at me pose. Well, there he goes. Hey, people die in battle. I guess he's just incapacitated, so he's not really dead. Oh, damn it. let's see what we could do here. Oh man, he blocked it. That sucks. So I wonder if there's a chance. Like, I don't think I could bring back these characters during combat. I think they're just going to be incapacitated to the end of the match. But there's a chance they could die if I don't end the match soon enough, or they could get severely injured. Just running at me with fists, huh? I'm demoralized, dude. Chill out. Your fist pumps have really made me rethink everything in my life. Okay. Let's see here. So I don't think I can actually do anything with her. She seems to be pretty fucked up. Harried. I'm stunned. Okay, so that makes sense. Well, this could be a problem. Oh, yeah, there she goes. Stabbed me in the gut. Yeah, they just got to get to that yellow spot. So if they do that, they're gonna win. Okay, well, this is interesting. A learning circumstance where I'm gonna actually figure out what the hell's going on here. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think... there's no chance in hell I'm going to be able to make it out of this one. Yeah, she's going to get there on the next one. Okay. I don't think I have anyone else. Shooting me from 2 squares away. Okay, so a defeat. There we go. We've learned our lesson there. So, and you know what? And the thing is, in this game, a defeat actually isn't the end of the game. It's not game over. A lot of times, the game will just continue. So, a powerful blow from one of the Norwegians sends the last of you into the mud. For a moment, the raiders exchange looks, perhaps considering whether to finish you off. But then they run past you to loot and plunder their part of the village unhindered. So, the story's just going to continue, even though I lost. It's one of the things I super like about this game is that happens. But I think that's going to be where we end this video. Thanks for watching, guys. JeffGrubb, I'm going to keep at this game because I am really enjoying it, and we'll talk about it more in the future. Thank you. I'll check you next time.